mute the mic. How is it going, everybody? And we'll unmute the audio. Thank you, Prototype, for the like and subscribe. How is it going, everybody? We are here today. Good buddy here, Speedrunner0218. How's it going,
I'm here. Going great. Here. Yep.
So yeah, as it says, we're going to be streaming Cobalion. We're going to be more or less racing. Speedrunner plays with drastically different roles than I do usually. So shout outs to him for, kind of doing that.
Yeah, but for this first run, he and I'm going to be playing with Shadow's rules exactly. I even got the emulator he used, and everything's going to be the same. I don't know if you have turbo buttons on your thing, but I have turbo buttons on my controller.
I do not. Turbo buttons are not necessarily bad.
My mic is not on the...
Not on the VOD.
My mic's muted. What? What?
Oh,
hold on.
So yeah.
I'll fix that.
Can Speed stream hear
All right,
me?
is that better? Yeah, they could hear you, but
okay.
I guess OBS, the audio bars on OBS are glitched sometimes. Like it's saying my mic's coming through when it's not.
So, yeah, John. Actually, kind of more or less broke it down. There's definitely a couple other things, but I don't use the Lucky Egg. I don't use Winter.
Oh right,
means,
I forgot.
Yeah, no Lucky Egg for you. Haha. So, so yeah. Yeah. Lucky Egg is lame. So yeah, there's a couple other like intricacies and stuff like that. We can break it down for you guys over the run whenever we get into it, but for the most part, that's about it. So all right, let me switch over to that.
Yep.
All right. So
just make sure the FPS is 150. All right. Apparently, I'm going through. I had to make this OBS scene last minute, and I guess I just forgot to put my microphone in.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
All right, it happens. So, yeah. All right.
Keldeo will be the end of the month. We're doing Cobalion today, and I think it's Terrakion next week, Verizion the week after.
Yep. So we just doing them in dex order. I already know pretty much which one, what the best order, the results are going to be. I'm almost possible of hospice. Is Genesect a possible run? Yes. Genesect is planned for me for this year. Genesect will be the 50th Pokemon that I run.
Terrakion's going to be flying 100%.
Yeah,
I remember casually when I played with all three of them in Black version 2. I remember Terrakion was the best one. Verizion didn't feel good.
Michael, am I excited for Air Riders? Air Riders would be pretty cool. So,
all right. Well,
Shadow, don't you count Poke eggs before they hatch? What do you mean? I'm sorry.
I don't
know what that means.
I don't get what the phrase is.
Yeah.
I know what the phrase means, but I don't know what he's directing it at.
Yeah, I don't know. As for the Victini question, I have actually done a Victini run already. It was as a request of my wife. There's a video of it for the channel. There's actually 2 Victini runs because I was insane and I've decided I wanted to do I wanted to do a solo event Victini run. So that's pretty cool. So,
what's the difference between event Victini and regular Victini?
I basically just used the one that had the event moves. So I had like Fusion Flare, Fusion Bolt, V Create, and Searing Shot. So.
Oh, wait a minute though. Wouldn't Victini's entire moveset be event only?
Yeah, that was its. That's what its moveset was, and then I just made it level 50. It was pretty fun. So it was really fun. It actually did insanely well. But
insanely well. Start with a level 50.
Well, no, I leveled it down to 5 to start with.
Oh.
So and I played with it like that. But I did end up having to deal with the obedience thing for a little while, so that was kind of fun. But yeah.
All right. Well, you want me to do the countdown, or you want to do it?
Count us down there, big dog.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. All right. So we're going to be doing this. So I think Speed almost always picks Snivy in all of his runs. I like to go with kind of the spirit of the game, more or less, which means that we're also going to be picking Snivy in this run, but on the other ones we're going to be selecting other starters, to better match, how things go. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, ironically.
If you guys are wondering why the gameplay looks a little weird, I'm playing with a special version of Des Mume that Shadow uses, and I'm having instant text up. So Des Mume on fast forward does look a bit jarring to me, but sticking to the spirit of Shadow's rules.
Maybe I've just gotten too used to it. I don't know. It doesn't really look too much different than me.
Yeah, well, it just looks jarring to me just because I'm not used to it.
That's fair. Is the nature set? Yes, this is an adamant nature. We're both running adamant nature Cobalions. We kind of just came to that.
We decided that on our own.
Yeah. So I allow myself to change IVs, nature, all that fun stuff before the run. So, sorry, go ahead.
I would have chose a hidden ability, but Shadow bans those, and this thing doesn't have one.
Will Keldeo have its form change? It will not. Resolute form Keldeo is not actually in Black and White 1. So there's that. The move is Secret Sword is in the game, but the form itself is not. And we are running Black and White 1, so there's that. But yeah, Keldeo cannot get Resolute form or Secret Sword normally in Black and White 1, even with an event. So.
Did you ever play Sword and Shield Ultimate Plus, the GBA ROM?
Probably not. I'll be completely straight with you. I do not like this. I do not like this trend that a lot of ROM hacks are going, where they need to incorporate everything from like future generations into them. I think it kind of defeats the purpose of a ROM hack, and stuff like that. Because if I want to play future generations and stuff like that, I don't. Why am I having everything incorporated? So
my only stance against it is it would be a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like imagine Mega's facing against a Z move while being Gigantamaxed, and your other Pokemon's a Terra type.
Yeah. So
it would just be it would be a giant mess.
Mm-hmm. Can Keldeo change form? Yes. Meloetta. Meloetta, yes, can change forms in both games. It requires the use of the move Relic Song. Whenever I do the Meloetta run, I have not decided when I'm going to do that. I am going to allow myself to learn Relic Song. It is not something that learns naturally. It learns it through like an event in the game. So it's pretty cool. So.
And the quick attack is so bad.
Yeah, quick attack's pretty rough.
If I had fought an extra wild Pokemon, I could have gotten double kick after the end fight, but there's no way I would get it beforehand. That just wouldn't happen. Man, instant text is fast.
Yeah. If I use Genesect, will I give it drives? Maybe. I would have to go get them.
That's what I would do if I ever did Genesect.
Yeah, they're over in the P2 laboratory. So yeah, I would have to go get them, but no.
Keldeo has the lowest attack stat than the rest of the Swords of Justice.
Yes, yes, he does. I think it's 77, if I remember right off the top of my head. Correct me if I'm wrong, Axu, but it's pretty low. It's pretty down there.
Man, I don't know if your stream's running behind or if I'm just that far ahead of you.
I don't know.
I'm almost at the Bianca fight.
I'm almost there.
It's probably just YouTube, YouTube lag.
I just got level 7 though, so I'm ready to start cooking.
Yeah, I fought the optional last trainer just because I feel like slow level up group. It's not really. There's no negative in just fighting that one person.
This wild luck, dude. Come on, give me a break.
I'm just glad you're one of those people that doesn't just turn the encounters
Yeah,
off.
no,
Like, embrace the game.
That
Embrace
is
the
part
game.
of the game.
That's what we've been telling people.
Gum gum jet pistol.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So another rule that Shadow has is the elemental monkey is only allowed to learn cut, because if you chose Snivy as the starter, the Panpour can learn surf, but the others can't.
Yeah.
So to prevent the unfair advantage, you have to catch something else for surf. And the only other thing I can think of as a surf user is Audino, but I don't know what Shadow uses.
Temple.
Are they more common?
Pinwheel Forest Exterior. That's usually what I do.
Alright, I guess that's what I'll get.
Yeah. That's the easiest thing to do. Just do that. So, went back up 9 subscribers from clips and videos to share Shadow. Any tips from me? I'm new to being well.
Hey, D1.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still relatively new channel myself, so I guess the biggest thing is just be consistent. You know, that's like pretty much the biggest thing that I can say is just at least put out one video a week, at least.
Yeah, it's not just like be consistent. It's like, yeah, like if you do the same uploads for a while, you can actually see what works and what doesn't, and then you can change if you need to.
Yeah.
Like I had to do 2 videos a week just for me to learn that 2 videos a week is not a good idea. Not only is it a lot of work, but the second video always seems to suffer in views because it competes with the first one. So in a couple of weeks, I'm going to quit doing it and just go to 1. But I'll do an extra stream to make up for it.
Am I up to Dressrosa? I am well past Dressrosa. I am on freaking One Piece fan letter. I am waiting for the return. So, yeah. I am well past Dressrosa. Don't you worry.
That's interesting. Yeah. I was just about to equip an Oranberry, but then I just remembered that Panseer has Incinerate.
Yeah. It
would just burn the berry.
Haven't had time. That's fair. I mean, like, One Piece is long. I know that you have One Pace out there, which is like, you know, like the fan created update and stuff, but I don't know, man. I think it's just kind of silly. I think if you're rewatching, yeah, go ahead, watch One Pace, but if you're trying to experience the game for the anime for the first time, just watch it as it is. All the freaking BS, bad pacing and all, you know, it's really not that bad. One Piece is amazing. I love that. I love that story. It's an amazing story. So.
Question: do I have to take the starter that I picked up and deposit it in the PC,
nope.
Or can I just keep it in the party?
You can keep it in the party as long as you want. It is literally just a freaking box, a party filler. That is
okay,
all
so
it's
we
for.
are allowed to keep it.
Yep.
So that means, like, one thing that's different with your ones compared to mine is I'd have to catch an extra Pokemon, but you don't have to catch an extra.
Yep. So yeah, you have to, yeah, it's literally just there, and like it's not an advantage or a disadvantage over any Pokemon because the way I do it, every single run has that one Pokemon. So it's just cutting out one extra Pokemon that you have to catch, you know, to fill the party.
All right, Metal Claw. Well, so long, Quick Attack. Never liked knowing you. You think the first bad fight's gonna be Elisa? Elisa is a hard gym leader for a lot of Pokemon.
Elisa's not that bad. I don't think that she's gonna be that bad.
I mean, I wish we had Rock Tomb. This thing learns Stone Edge, but no Rock Tomb or Rock Slide.
Yeah. I don't think that
actually, I think Rock Tomb's in the Desert Resort. I don't think that'd be a good idea to get, even if I could learn it.
It's almost never worth it, because Return is pretty much the same power anyway. You just have to worry about static, but Rock Tomb is just horrible accuracy, so.
Dude, instant text shopping at the mart is so weird. It's like, oh, forgot to talk to that lady. That's embarrassing.
You want to ask questions for Dressrosa, but don't want to be spoiled. Does Luffy beat Doffy? You're watching a freaking anime, my guy. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So, see,
no fossils for the HM slaves because the fossils are very out of the way, and you'd have to walk all the way back to Nacrene to get them healed. It's not worth ever doing it.
Yeah. You do have to return to Nacrene, and you do pass by the guy to get stuff, but by the point in the run where they would actually be useful HM friends, it's really not that useful. So yeah.
Man, this snipe is just here to hog my experience.
I usually so micro. Oh god dang it! I forgot to go freaking talk to Fennel.
Oh, you did the same thing?
I forgot to go talk to freaking Fennel. I think your turbo is helping you a lot. Yeah. Oh damn it! I got to watch the Seeger cutscene too. I'm bad at the game. So.
That's fine though. I'm gonna end up screwing up somewhere, and you'll catch up. We all know it.
Simisage helped me beat Clay to disprove the hate. Dude, the monkeys are not bad. The monkeys are good Pokemon. They get so much unnecessary hate. They really do. So much unnecessary hate for no reason.
I gotta heal up in the daycare house. So, fun fact for the viewers, in Striaton City, I talked to a guy to get a Dusk Ball, and then there was a hidden Ultra Ball in the sand. Shadow was the one who informed me of these catch rates. If you use the Dusk Ball on the Woobat, it's a guaranteed catch at full health.
97%.
If you use the Ultra Ball, and if you use the Ultra Ball on the Roggenrola, I think it's like a 70% chance. And if that fails, you got backup Pokeballs.
Yeah, it's something like that. So. But yeah, no, it's definitely the way to go. That's what I always do for HM friends. So, yeah.
I did buy 2 Great Balls as a backup, though. The Ultra Ball failed.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It happens sometimes. No vitamins because the only vitamins you get. You can get vitamins. It's just by the time you get vitamins, you have already maxed out your speed and your attack at that point. Just by the way that you get the game, because you get them on Route 9, which is very far into the game. So.
Yeah, vitamins would only be worth it if you didn't fight many optional trainers, and you do need more special attack.
Yeah, special attackers are pretty much the only ones that are going to use vitamins. So, I did it for Vanillux, and I should have done it for Zebstrika in hindsight, but I didn't. So there's that.
In my runs, I just get the Dust Ball for Woobat and Pokeball the Roggenrola. Roggenrola only has Sturdy, so that's free. I'm pretty sure Roggenrola can have another ability.
It can only have Sturdy in this game.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh.
I just eat the freaking Ultra Ball because it's a 90% catch anyway. So, but you know, if I
the Elite Four heals, they're all cheaters. Yeah, don't you know you're not supposed to use full restores in battle? Somebody should tell them they're cheaters.
Oh, it's okay. My freaking Ultra Ball failed too. So lame. Doing a fire starter, Fennekin, since I grew up playing Pokemon. I have no idea what game that is. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm in the museum.
No, you went straight through. You didn't go to Pinwheel yet. I take it then.
Nope.
That's fair.
I mean, I don't need to do any training, at least I hope. En's Archeops is a pain. It's mainly his Caracosta that's a pain.
The Archeops for most Pokemon, I mean, if you're slower, then it sucks, yeah, but for most Pokemon, it's not usually that bad. Because it's kind of frail. That's like kind of the big thing with it. Nice.
And the choppy frame rate in the emulator is really throwing off my overworld movement.
Yeah.
You're probably going to catch up to me in that aspect.
You thinking my movement is good? You're funny.
I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Use a freshwater. I think I'll equip a Chesto Berry for this. Because I think she might use Hypnosis, because her Watchog doesn't have any good moves. Do you have music going through your speakers?
I might have you might be getting a little bit of it. I have. It might be just getting a little bit of background, so sorry.
Okay. That's fine. Just wondering if I had your stream muted or unmuted or not.
So yeah. I gotta figure out a better way to do
Lenora's really easy.
Yeah, I imagine so. She's not that bad.
Crit double kick, 2 shots the strongest Watchog. I mean, even if it 3-shot, what's that thing gonna do? Hypnosis? I have a Chesto Berry. What's it gonna do? Use Bite? I have Justified.
Yeah.
Get it. Alright, I'm gonna skip Rock Smash. I'm pretty sure you did too.
Yeah, you don't need Rock Smash. I mean, double kick is just better. So.
Yeah, it is.
Bit of lag, and it happens. Hey, crit through the X defend. Nice.
Alright, I guess I'll need to go in this grass and find a Temple. What are the odds here?
I think Temple in summer is like 20%. Correct me if I'm wrong, Axu. Somewhere around that.
Alright, found one.
Nice.
I know it resists steel. I'm sure Metal Claw won't kill. Yeah, it did a third. Okay, 2/3. I'll catch it in a heal ball so I can get a full HP HM user.
There you go.
You know, heal balls are the most useless Pokeball of all time. Like,
no,
why do you need it?
No. I have actually had a use for them in a Nuzlocke before. They are actually useful. Nope, I will not take that slander.
But why though? Like, you could just go use a potion after you catch it, or go to the center.
Because I don't have that much money, and it was in a Black and White 1 Nuzlocke where I only used, grass type Pokemon. Oh, you son of a gun! So.
Also, I forgot to deposit the HM users.
Haha. I knew you were gonna do that. So.
Yep, it's only gonna affect it. Hey, from catching the Temple, I actually didn't need to catch anything else.
40%.
That's one advantage you have, because what I have to do is I just have to get the Ultra Balls that Juniper gives you before Nimbasa, and I just have to catch something before the league. I usually just catch the Fungus.
Yeah, the Fungus aren't bad, but usually like I fill my team like right from the start because it's early Pokemon, so it's all easy. Oh no, Premier Ball doesn't suck. It looks cool. Come on now. Luxury Ball definitely does not suck.
Have you ever tried to evolve a Golbat?
Luxury Balls also look awesome. So there's that.
I'm actually one of those people who do not care what the Pokeball looks like. I literally catch everything in quick balls, and I know some people apparently are pissed off at that,
Dust ball,
I
best ball.
don't. I do know when it's dark, like in a cave or something. I believe the catch rate's higher than an ultra ball.
Yeah, it's an 8 times modifier, which is kind of insane.
I almost got a blackout.
Oh.
I don't have a healing item. Ooh. Oh, there's a super potion right here.
There is, yeah. Yep.
Oh, you've really caught up to me.
Well, I did the pinwheel stuff right before, because I don't heal at the Pokemon Center, I heal at the nurse.
Hmm.
Alright, don't give up. Yes.
Come on, turbo button, save me.
I'm telling you, that turbo button's gonna be something that freaking really
I mean, with instant text, like, if you just mash A and B fast enough, it's effectively the same speed.
Yeah.
It's probably very minuscule.
Also, by the way, I have 69 HP. Very nice.
I encountered Ranger Michael.
Bad movement. Damn it.
Hey, you fought that Ranger. Forest. You know what's funny? In Black 2 and White 2, there's a Pokemon Ranger named Forest in the Lost Thorn Forest. I wonder if they moved him. I don't think the team's the same, because he had an Emolga.
Mm-hmm.
I know that guy because he gives a cherry berry, I believe.
So you can get chesto berries and pecha berries in this.
Yeah, this prototype. I saw the joke.
The Star Wars. What was the Star Wars? I'm sorry. I think I might have missed it.
As soon as I'm running straight on the bridge, I'll read it. It says, speed. It's over Shadow. I have the high ground. And then, Shadow says, you underestimate my power and skills at this run.
Shit, I think y'all are overestimating my skills. I just play this game too damn much. That doesn't necessarily reflect anything.
That is not the... This is the guy. Wait.
Oh, is he going for the cherry berry?
Oh, dude, you told me the rest TM was on the first floor of the building. It's on the 11th floor.
I told you go up. Like, why would... No.
I guess
it's not. I said you go to the first building on the left, and you go up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same as in Black 2, White 2, but I thought you said in Black, White 1 it's on the first floor.
I said that a tract was in a different place.
Oh.
The tract is in a different place. It's on one of the buildings in the North Street.
I'm gonna heal at the center. I don't know if I've healed in a while. I'd actually like to buy some potions.
Yeah, I know I'm not too far behind. It's all good.
I feel like Sharon in Black 2 White 2 scammed us with 3 Pechas instead of 3 Chestos. No, the Pechas are used for Getsus. Like, I'm glad he gives us those Pechas. What are you talking about?
Good. Yeah, Pechas are still a very useful berry. And I don't know Black 2 White 2 as well, but I can't imagine. I don't remember that many places where Chestos would even come into play too much.
I'm trying to remember. I think the only spot would just be Caitlyn, because in Black 2 White 2 she leads with Musharna, not Reuniclus.
Alright, cool.
That's the only spot I can think of. But the newer games are just bad. Like, it's 60%, and at the very worst, you're asleep for 3 turns. Oh my god.
I guess bad in freaking comparison to than to previous game. Yeah. Yeah, Black and White, Black Forest, or Black City and White Forest depend on how fast you beat the game. So, actually, technically, they're not fast on how fast you beat the game. It's how fast you get to them. What's a cherry? A cherry berry is a berry that cures paralysis.
John, like you literally play Sun and Moon. Like, dude, I don't believe you don't know what a cherry berry is. I'd get that question if it was coming from Steve.
Hey, I'm just here to answer.
No, it's I'm not.
I know.
No,
I'm
yelling.
with you.
I'm picking on John here.
I know. Getz is just an awful person in general. He's not just a bad dad. He just sucks.
Yeah, I actually got the Justified thing earlier. One of the trainer's Venipedes in the gym used Bite.
Probably Pursuit. I don't have Bite.
Oh, probably Pursuit then. All I know it was a dark move.
Oh god. Go in
I'm
the
gonna
building.
equip an Orin. Also, another advantage I'm gonna get over you is I use the bike.
But see, I'm incorporating the bike starting with these runs, so...
No. You said you weren't going to do that till next year.
No, I have decided to change that. The bike is not inherently banned in my moveset, in my rule set, so... I have
also, I used
I'm
one...
do that.
I used one workup on Berg, and then his Whirlipede hit me with a dark move, giving me +2.
Free.
What version are you playing?
I'm playing black.
Nice.
Black, usually I'll pick the version that will give me the most advantage. And this one, black, so. Sun and Moon they use, right? Yeah. I mean, I played Sun and Moon before. It's a good game. Enjoy it. Venipede, can you stop being an asshole, please? I would
What's it
really
doing?
appreciate it. Protecting and wasting my damn time. So.
Hey, Berg is known to do that.
Yeah.
Bianca, don't use super potions.
Ever rule for Shadow for this run? Sure. What is it? I guess. I don't know why y'all think I'm gonna do so well. I mean, freaking Speed is already ahead of me. So.
I mean, I'm assuming you just beat Berg right now. I just beat Bianca.
I'm halfway through Berg. He didn't give me Pursuit, so that's unfortunate. What?
I mean, I
no
don't think it really
freaking
matters.
way that lived. Get out of here with your nonsense, you stupid Dwebble. You can't heal in battles or use...
You know, in Black,
I mean,
Black 2, White 2, his Dwebble has 30.
Yep. So,
I don't know if that's specifically a challenge mode thing, but I'm pretty sure it's even in regular mode.
Well, that's part of the rule set where we don't heal in battles anyway. I don't actually use Pokemon Centers very often anyway, so yeah. It wouldn't be too much of a change for me. I think the only Pokemon... Do I even use any Pokemon Centers usually now? Not really. Usually only use like Doctor Trainers or like Heal Houses.
Or Nurse? Yeah. I was about to say or Nurses, but you
Doctor
effectively
/
said
Nurse,
that.
yeah. Pretty much
Found
only
an
do
air
that.
balloon in Sun the other day. I should have used it before. Well, yeah, don't you want to give your like 3,000 pound Metagross a little balloon to be immune to ground moves? backpackers.
God,
You found a
zoom in
random
on
shiny
that.
Magikarp and stunned by fishing without shiny charm. Nice. Speed goods, but he is only human, so what does that make Shadow?
Yeah, right? What the fuck am I?
What, is Shadow some sort of AI that's meant to solo run Gen 5?
Yeah, if only, right? Also, no sandstorm nonsense today. Yay!
Oh,
Love to
wait,
see
weird. My route had Sandstorm.
Oh no, I mean because we're a steel type, we don't care about the sandstorm.
Oh.
Yeah, there was always sandstorm there, unless you do some funky stuff with like changing dates and stuff halfway through. Which
Oh my god, the bike in this is
we're
so
not doing.
juddery. Oh my god. I'm just used to the smooth frame rate of BizHawk.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
Alright, Cobalion, what do you want to... Here, have a tennis racket on... Oh, come on, you don't have any hands? Dude, alright, fine. Well, come on. There, you got a pink bow tie. Happy now?
I tried it.
No one on my stream could see that, because I have the bottom screen cropped off.
Ah, lame.
Hey, you gotta have room for the level up set.
You're fun. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't actually like too much stuff on there. You know, all power to you guys and everything that do, but like I can't. I don't know. I think that's a little too much.
I understand that.
On the screen.
I mean, I have the same stuff you do. Blackout, resets, timer. The difference is you have a little PokeLink window.
Mm-hmm.
I just have an image of the TM and the level up set.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I have the ability in nature on the bottom.
Oh my god. Takedown. I am so glad that I'm getting rid of you in like freaking 3 seconds.
Oh, interesting. I never taught that move.
It's stronger for Berg. So.
I guess that would have helped, but I don't think any of his Pokemon resist Metal Claw.
They don't, but it's just slightly stronger. So you three-shotted the freaking Levanti, didn't you?
I believe so.
Yeah, I two-shotted it. Oh wait, I don't. What do you use for Blackout?
Whirlwind.
I'm sorry, I don't think I understand. Oh, like the little counter? Yeah, it's just
like a
live split. Yeah, it's just live split.
Oh yeah. Live split has what do you call it?
A plugin.
A plugin called just a counter, and then it obviously does what it says, a counter. Like it's meant for like if you do like a speedrun where you have to like keep count of like achievements and stuff, you can have a manual counter. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I forgot to get return. It's a good thing I'm only one trainer deep in the gym, but I'm going to have to waste time and go get it.
You didn't go get Route 16 candy, did you?
Right. I was going to get that later.
That's fair.
Well, you're going to gain time on me. I got to go backtrack for return.
That's so good. I mean, I still have to fight in. So.
Well, I said you'll gain time.
I pressed B a little bit too early. Damn it. Stadium trainers are never worth it. I can't even think of anything that would actually make those trainers worth fighting, honestly.
I've never fought them.
Yeah. I didn't even fight them in the Dynamo run. And Dynamo freaking was bad. so.
Can you believe this guy would play with a Dynamo and not a fully evolved Electros? Can you believe this guy?
I should do that one of these days. Just actually freaking run run just Electros, you know? That'll be kind of fun.
I always hated how frustration was on the top over return.
You accidentally bought. Oh, that's painful. That's painful.
Yeah, John.
Man.
Yeah, John. For Shadows runs and this run I'm doing right now, this is Des Mume, capped at 150 FPS.
But yeah, I have 2 different counters. Oh no! I'm so bad at the game. Why didn't I heal? Well, I lost.
Did you not save before end?
I didn't save before end. I didn't think I would have to.
You know how many times I've done that?
Shit. I just
I've done that a lot of times.
I killed the fucking rock. I accidentally killed. I was spamming frog and roll up. Damn it. Oops. I should be spamming harden, not that. Oops. My bad. Alright. Block. It's all good. It's part of the plan. Just take the blackout so I can get the experience. Definitely, right? That's part of the plan. It's okay. It's a first run. It's no biggie.
Yep.
It happens.
I'm assuming you'll do your second run a different time offline.
Yeah. I usually do mine. Like, I'll take like a day or 2 and freaking go offline and do that. It happens. No biggie.
Yeah. So far, I haven't really made any major mistakes where I'm like, okay, I need to change this for run 2. I haven't had one of those moments yet, but I'll probably get one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am a bit worried about Elisa.
I don't think Elisa will be that bad.
I'm worried about paralysis. Because I think you mentioned this. There's no one who gives cherry berries at this point in the game.
Technically.
So where is the one cherry berry?
You know exactly where it is. You've seen me do it before.
I don't remember.
Castelia City.
Oh, right. Did you actually get it?
I did.
What type did he want?
Psychic. So
Nice.
I just showed him my Woobat.
Imagine if I ever backtracked to see what he wanted and he said dragon. And I'm like, well, I guess I never could have gotten it.
I cannot... I do not know what it is because it must be something that's like based on like the trainer ID or something like that. And but that wouldn't even make sense because, you know, the trainer
sure
ID
it wouldn't just change every day?
It doesn't, though. That's the thing. It doesn't change every day. Oh, I got static.
Yeah, maybe it's dependent on the trainer ID for the first time, then after that it's random.
It's so weird. I honestly don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. If anybody knows, then, you know, I would love to know because I would love to be able to incorporate that more consistently in runs. Right now, it's just kind of like a crapshoot if I get it or not. So...
Alright, I'm letting you know I did beat Elisa, but I was paralyzed early and the fight was actually really close. I would recommend you use one workup on the Emolga. Because without a workup, you're going to 3-shot the Zubstrika.
Makes sense. Yeah, I was planning on at least working up once or twice.
In your copy of Black, you needed to get your Simisage high enough to beat Clay. Clay is honestly just annoying. I think in both Gen 5 games, his Croc Rock has Torment.
Yes.
And Torment is now my least favorite move.
Yeah, it is heavily up there for me. It is a very annoying move. So.
Also, Charon's Lipard has Torment, and it just hit me with it.
Yes, that freaking Lipard is an asshole.
Honestly, the worst opponent for me to see Torment on is a tie between Challenge Mode Clay or Wickstrom and X and Y.
Yeah, Torment is just like such an annoying ass move. Nice, no paralysis. Alright, sweet. Let's go Elisa.
You know, I think there is one advantage Keldio's going to have is Keldeo doesn't weigh as much. It's not going to shake the ground when it gets sent out.
Yep. That is definitely an advantage.
It's one of the main reasons Stoutland was chosen over Embor as the new Solomon in Gen 5. It's one of the reasons, at least. Embor wastes frames. Stoutland does not.
Oh, thanks for that, Zebstrika, you asshole. Oh, nice crit.
Did she flame charge you?
Yeah, she crit flame charged me. Dick.
Ooh. I mean, I'm sure at least you're not paralyzed, right?
I'm not. No, I actually didn't even get staticked. Damn it! Wasted the time on the Chesto Berry. Or the Cherry Berry. Oh well, it is what it is. It's like whenever I get the Rost Berry for freaking Chantal, and she just doesn't freaking do anything.
Like,
She never goes for. She just doesn't go for Will-O-Wisp for whatever reason. Annoys the shit out of me.
I'm gonna equip the expert belt. I need to start using that item more.
Good item.
I think there's a protein here.
Yep.
Fun fact, in the dark grass where there's a protein, there's actually a hidden netball I found once by accident.
Huh. That actually could potentially be useful.
What, you gonna catch an HM user this late?
I mean, if you don't catch, with better routing, maybe you could. I don't know.
You're not getting the medical feathers? I purposefully do not do those because there's a chance of ducklet. I just stick to the bottommost path and I hope for no feathers.
I mean, yeah, it's the same thing with like gems and stuff. Like they're great if you can get them. I mean, the feathers less so, but like if you can get the freaking gems, it's great. But like they're so inconsistent. Like,
well, the feathers are like 1/10 of a vitamin or something like that.
It's 1 EV.
Yeah, so yeah, 1/10 of a vitamin. But the one advantage is you can use those feathers past 100, I believe.
Yes. That's why in Generation 5 was the first time you could actually get an Arceus with maxed out EVs. Because before you can only get Arceus at level 100, and you don't gain EVs unless you gain experience in these older games. They changed that later, obviously, but yeah.
I almost taught Retaliate over Return.
Oh boy.
Well, at least it's a renewable TM.
Yeah.
I still have no resets or blackouts. How you doing?
One blackout on N. You knew that. Oh, god dang it, I got a resist wing. We were talking about the damn wings. Would you use Magikarp and evolve it in Gen? I'm probably. I like evolving up. I know some other people don't. That's obviously their prerogative. They like to start with the Pokemon fully evolved and everything. I personally find it more fun to do it that way, and it's like kind of like more pure essence of the Mon is like because the evolution is part of the Pokemon. But that's just the way I look at it.
The main reason I prefer not to do evolutions is so, like, for example, I could do like Emboar and Tepig as separate runs.
Yeah. And that's fair, and I get that. It's just I don't know. Like I just personally don't find it that fun, because I don't find it fun to like struggle through the game with a first stage Pokemon. It's just not interesting to me.
Yeah, you play the early game with a first stage Pokemon. You gotta beat Lenora with a first stage Pokemon.
Sometimes, yes.
You played with a Tynamo instead of an Electros.
Yes, but if I had to play the whole game with Tynamo, it would be literally impossible. So there's that.
Yeah, but yeah, like on your leaderboard, Electros just kind of looks bad just because of Tynamo.
I know.
Maybe at some point you should play with Electros and see how much better
I will definitely, for sure. And it's gonna be the same thing whenever I do like Hydreigon or freaking Volcarona.
Oh my.
Yeah, because like I'll definitely do like kind of like what I did with the Victini video. I'll just do like a little bonus video, be like, hey, this is what this guy will actually do. So
one of the trainers in Clay's gym with a Drillbur almost killed me with Dig.
Oof. Yeah, Drillbur don't play around, dude. Drillbur is a little monster. He don't play.
Well, Excadrill is freaking busted.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played with it yet?
I have. I'm not going to spoil it too much for the chat, but I recently did Excadrill.
Oh.
It is insanely good, as you can imagine, but I'm not going to tell you guys exactly how good. Most people that actually pay attention probably know, but yeah, it's actually my right now.
I had an Excadrill on my team in Pokemon Sword for the first time. I caught a Drillbur in I don't remember what the places are called, but it was like in a mine, like before the first gym or after the first gym,
Mm-hmm.
and I found a drillbur there and I caught it. I named it Marty, and I just kept it on my team. And in my home, I've got like a level 80 Excadrill.
Nice. Dude, Excadrill's so fun. It's such a cool Pokemon. So, alright.
It's awesome. It's busted.
Damn it, I said I was going to start using the freaking bike, and I'm not freaking using the damn bike. So, I'm so bad.
Noob, but Cobalion died. Yeah, make fun of him. Call him a noob.
Yeah, it happens. First run isn't the one that gets ranked anyway. I'm mostly here just to have fun. So, you young people, what the hell are you talking about, John? I think I'm older than you. I think I'm older than you, not even gonna lie. Oh no, you freaking jerk.
I know how old John is, but I don't know if he'd want me to say it. Unless he's okay with it. Unless he wants to say it himself. I know how old he is. I do think John is older though.
Is he? Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
I mean, you're older than me.
I'm an old bastard.
You're a completely different generation.
Said it in the chat. I don't remember. 39. Okay, never mind. You are older than me.
Oh my! You'll never
Actually,
believe this. I was on the bike. I was on the bike on Route 6 after I beat Bianca. I never stopped, and I skipped like 4 spinners. I'm not even kidding. I usually encounter half the trainers on that route. Also, I was using Return on a Frillish, forgetting it was a ghost type.
Nice.
So, good stuff. John says he's 39.
39. Damn.
Yeah, John's 39 and he plays Pokemon Sun.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, aren't you supposed to know? All of you old folks should only be playing Gen 1.
I mean, at least it's better than Gen 2. I'm 35. Or rather, I'll be 35 in like 2 months. But
you know, I need to break the habit of going into dirt clouds, seeing what I'll find, because I keep fighting drillburs whenever I do it. It's a bad habit. It's like, I gotta do it. There could be like a steel gem, and then I could use it on Bryson. I believe this was in,
this was a bad strategy.
I believe when I was playing White
was
2
a
with
bad
Zoroark
strategy.
a long time ago, I actually had to farm blue shards to get the tutor move for Hyper Voice, because it was the only normal type move I could learn that was special and needed it for Iris. At least in my first playthrough I needed it. So I actually had to look up the locations of all of those like shards that you can get, and I even had to run in dirt clouds to try and find more blue shards.
Oh, okay. This is potentially good. Okay.
And now Chantal, this is the fight where all 4 Swords of Justice will struggle with different Pokemon.
Alright.
You and John, a bunch of fossil types? Dang, that's mean. Gen Y is the best? Who says that, Gen Y? I mean, I get my generation isn't filled with the smartest of people.
Oh my god, I cannot do that bike. I think it's beyond me. I'm gonna keep trying, but no promises. I think the bike is beyond me for
I think once you eventually, like, if you choose to switch over to BizHawk, the frame rate is so much smoother.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be a lot easier. But the disadvantage is you'll lose PokeLink.
Well, PokeLink is working on an upgrade, and one of the things is increasing the amount of emulators that it works with. So, BizHawk is on that list. I think that they're just working on the implementation of it. So it's just whenever they put out the thing. So stop, Musharna, stop being a dickhead.
Chantal's the best Elite Four member in Gen 5. I'm not sure about Black 2 White 2. I think Black 2 White 2 Marshall's the best. It's probably not even close.
Yeah. I mean,
I've had more problems with Marshall than Chantal. I think we can agree, though, that in both games the worst is Grimsley.
Yeah, Grimsley is usually pretty bad.
Oh, right, you don't use
Caitlyn's usually not that bad. So yeah, usually you'll run into problems with Chantal or Marshall.
I forgot you don't allow the substitute TM because you ban season exclusive items.
Yep. As it should be.
Also, I hope you're proud. I never equipped that Lucky Egg, even though I really wanted to.
Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you.
How dare you? I just got hit with Mud Slap by the Boldor.
It's the best thing it has to hit you. My god, I am so far behind. I'm telling you, that turbo.
And that blackout didn't help.
Yeah, the blackout, the reset on Clay didn't help.
I don't think the turbo saves as much time as you think. Like, I could just mash A and B right now, and it does speed up a little bit, but I think throughout the whole run, that might be like, maybe like by the end of the run, like minute and a half.
Yeah, maybe. It's fine. I don't think I could use the bike in here. I'm gonna try.
I never use the bike in there. Because you gotta hit the stones at a specific angle. That's like one of the few spots I never use it.
Damn it, I ran into the Arcane Trainer. I was trying to be faster. Oh well.
Hey, I found a Substrika.
Why?
I forgot to use a repel. Dude, I hate these Pokemon Rangers that hide in the tall grass. I can't tell where they're facing.
Yeah, there's a trick to get past them pretty consistently. I can show you later.
Trying to get this elixir. Oh, it's a Max Ether in Black and White one.
It's a Max Ether. The other
one
Black
and White
side
too,
is
they
up.
They upgraded it to an elixir in the sequels, so I thought it was an elixir. But Max Elixir's good too. Or Max Ether. Gen Y is the generation that keeps retro gaming going. Because they won't move on with the times, old man. Max Ethers can be dead Ethers. I mean, I get they're not the best, but...
No, Max Ethers ain't bad. They are not bad at all. I don't mind them. Every generation has their own problems and their own benefits. Our time, we will get our time eventually. Eventually. Something like sometimes you do that with some Pokemon. Though sometimes you just spam one move like Psychic or Earthquake or something like that. Sometimes you do that.
Return.
Or Return. Yep. I can't deny that, yes, for the most part, friggin' Max Ethers are relatively useless, but, you know, they're not that bad.
Hey, at least bag space isn't a problem. Like, in Red and Blue, like, Ethers and Max Ethers and Max Elixirs, they're all death Ethers.
Mm-hmm.
Because you'll never use it, it'll take up space in your bag, and you won't be able to pick up the secret key to Blaine's Gym. Because the secret key is the last key item you ever need to pick up.
Did you say after COVID, Karen's became a thing? What? After? What's this after nonsense? No, Karen's have always been a thing. Unfortunately.
I mean, I first heard of Karen's like years before that when I used to watch a lot of Reddit videos. The titles were always like, Karen yells at store manager, gets payback.
Yeah. Did I ever play Brick Bronze? Brick Bronze I did. Lumion Legacy? I think it was Brick Bronze that I played. I don't really remember. I'm not really... I don't know. I like Vanilla Plus style ROM hacks.
Vanilla Plus, like, just modifies the game?
Yeah,
doesn't,
pretty
like, add
much.
new things?
Think of something like Renegade Platinum or Blaze Black or something like that. I don't like ROM hacks like Radical Red and the like. And I know that I'm the minority in that. I just don't find them interesting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and there's also this other terrible ROM hack called Righteous Red. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck those guys. So.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they removed the badge boost. Like, how could they? It's a Gen 1 staple.
Yeah, no.
I still need to release my ROM hack at some point. I've been delaying it till I think of a good trailer.
I thought you were still working on it.
I pretty much done like all I can think of that I'd want to do. I mean, the one thing I would like to do is like look at for the regular Kanto Pokemon, look at their red, green, red, blue, and yellow sprites and choose the best one and put it in the game.
Yeah.
But that would take a while. Plus, replacing sprites is actually really annoying. Like, when I tried to replace all the red and blue sprites with red and green sprites, the ROM actually wouldn't build because some of the sprites were pixels bigger, and it ended up like overflowing the memory banks for where the sprites are stored. So some of them I had to keep their red and blue counterparts.
If I grew up
it was
with
really
Digimon,
annoying.
Maybe. I don't know. I could maybe give it a try. Again, that kind of like lends onto like the Fakemon kind of stuff that I just don't really like. I know it's like not actually Fakemon, but like I just don't like Fakemon. I'm very freaking lame. I know.
Oh, X Scissors over here.
Mm-hmm. Are you past Skyla?
Do I want to teach? Oh yeah, I beat Skyla.
Damn, dude, I am so far behind. I'm trash at this game.
I don't think it's worth teaching. Well,
it's not worth
double
it yet.
X Scissors better for all the dark types. Just double kick would be better on the Watchog. I'll learn Sacred Sword later, I think. Well, if I want Sacred Sword, you know what? I'm not teaching it. Bug offensively is only really good on psychic types. Aunt, how dare you? I wanted to set up more than once.
Oh shit, I need to move her. I need to be using Iron Heads now that Iron Head's actually stronger.
Also, I do not remember my way through non-winter Twist Mountain. Yeah, double kick has a lot of PP too, yeah. Oh, no. Don't teach Surf to the Pampor. I don't want to be a cheater. Teach it to the Timpole.
I'll be honest, like, I have actually freaking done that before by accident, and I just kind of, like, roll with it. So
You cheater, man.
I cheat in my own rules. But, I mean, the important thing is that you catch a Pokemon, you know. It happens by accident. It happens. You know, we're all freaking human. You know, but the
Not you, apparently.
thing,
you're an AI.
Yeah, apparently, I guess. But, I just have double kick for PP. Yeah.
I'm also saving my PP up that I got for Sacred Sword.
Same.
Alright, I believe I have to go in the bottommost door. I think I have to skip this hiker spinner. And this, I think I have to go up this path. I'll find it.
You can do it. Yeah, he's working on a ROM hack. It was pretty cool. not as extensive as like the ROM hack that we made, but it still seems pretty neat.
It wasn't the type of ROM hack I wanted to make.
Yeah. But yeah, which is nothing wrong with that, of course. You know, everybody, people have different goals with the games they want to make.
I think I go in here.
I never split it.
No.
Way. Oops.
This way. Nope. Does going through Twist Mountain not in winter have one mandatory trainer?
The one on the outside, one, and then one guy on one of the things. Yeah, he has a Boldor and a.
Okay, I am fighting that guy, so I am going the right direction at least. Oh crud! I ran into the black belt.
He's the guy with the sock. Yeah, he catches you. He's kind of hard to avoid sometimes.
Oh my god, Brick Rig did so much.
Mm-hmm. Sock don't play, man.
There's one trainer inside the glittering cave in X and Y who has throw and sock, and she's the most terrifying optional NPC of all time. Like, no matter what I'm using, each of her Pokemon are 3 hits. No matter what I'm using. Like, even if I have a super effective move, she still kills me. Like, she's terrifying. And I keep getting resets because I think I got to fight her, you know? Okay, I made it to the bottom. Alright, I made it. Man, non-winter Twist Mountain sucks. How can you play like this?
It's not that bad.
Don't you want that rare candy in Substitute TM? What about the extra rare candy in Icarus? That's winter exclusive.
Yes,
Don't you want that?
I would like it, but that's just not the way I play. How about Emerald Rogue 1.0 uses Gen 7?
You can't shake my core with an ore so poor.
I don't know, like I've never really gotten into roguelikes. Like, they seem fun on concept, but honestly they seem more fun for me to watch than anything.
I never really got the appeal of Emerald Rogue.
Yeah. So you're a basically bead. Yeah, I like bead. Bead's pretty cool.
Steve lost to my Groudon Earthquake plus Soul Rock Levitate combo in Coliseum. Oh, Shadow, did you watch the Switch 2 Direct?
I haven't yet. I need to. I was
Do you want me to not spoil it, or can I talk about it?
Yeah, go for it. Go nuts. I'll be watching it later anyway, so it's all good.
Ah.
Yeah, go nuts.
One of the I think the main cool thing that they announced is for Switch Online like expansion members on Switch 2 only, they're adding GameCube, and they do plan to add Coliseum and XD.
Nice. Oh no, I ran into the.
I mean, I never really wanted to play them, but I did tell people if it ever got added to NSO, which I never thought it would, then I would try it. So I guess when I eventually buy a Switch 2, then I guess I will have to play it.
Oh no.
Switch 2 will make the Switch 1 cheaper. That's not how Nintendo consoles work. Nintendo consoles always go up in price, no matter what.
Nintendo games, Nintendo consoles, everything will stay the same.
Like how most old games will go cheaper in price, Nintendo's is the only exception. Nintendo games pretty much always go up in price, even if they're bad games.
Yeah.
Like first party, not the third party games, like NBA 2K03 on GameCube, like that. No. Like if you wanted the GameCube version of like Luigi's Mansion, it'll probably run you like $90. But like a Sonic game might run you like 30.
Anybody played Ash Gray? I don't think I've played it. I think I watched like a Let's Play of it or something like that a while back. It seemed neat. I mean, I'm not like a huge like anime fan anyway, so I'm just kind of like meh.
I'm not the biggest one either. And then people tell me, well, but Pokemon's an anime. And I'm like, yeah, and I haven't really enjoyed Pokemon's anime in such a long time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to deny, like, I watch, like, those, you know, the big fights and stuff like that. Like that, like, Ash versus Kukui. That was a pretty sick fight. I'm not going to deny. That was cool. But,
I mean, I've been meaning to watch the final season where, like, Ash entered that tournament, but I just never brought myself around to it.
Yeah,
I never even watched the anime reboot. I never even watched the Horizons reboot.
Oh,
I've heard people say it's really good, but I've never watched it. I just don't really plan to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ash is a freaking loser virgin anyway, so like who cares? But he eventually did marry Serena. I think that's like the implication, right? Ash sucks.
No, I don't think so, because I don't think so, because here's the thing, like, how many people do you think later in life married someone they had a crush on at 10 years old? How often does that happen?
It happens. I mean, it's a fucking anime, dude. Of course it happens.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Ash married Misty? Okay, that's fine. So.
I mean, the two act like they hate each other, so it makes sense.
It's a perfect relationship right there if I ever seen one.
John, I'm not gonna do a watch party. Frost breath on Cobalion. Good job, lost actor. What else was he supposed to do? Like, just stand there and look handsome?
Misty was I don't know. Misty was alright. I think that people that grew up early in the anime have way too much nostalgia for it personally. Because like,
well, you can't. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
I was about to say you can't use that reasoning for me because the anime seasons I watched the most were the Gen 6 and 7 era, and I watched the Gen 1 and 2 versions later, and I still think the Gen 1 season's one of the better ones. So you can't use nostalgia on me. Like, the jokes were just so much better. Like, Ash was a constant shithead to Misty all the time, and he just doesn't do. He never did that anymore in the newer seasons. Like, they thought it was like too mean or something.
Yeah. I mean, like,
haven't you ever watched those? Have you ever watched those like Ash roast compilation videos?
The shit is pretty funny though. Yeah.
I've watched the whole season of Indigo and Orange Islands. I've been meaning to watch the Johto season.
Yeah.
My problem is I don't like how in the anime it takes like 30 episodes to go to each gym. There's a lot of towns that don't even exist in the games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can I connect the two? Brock was a simp. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, in the Orange Island season, they took Brock off of the cast because I guess the creators thought that people didn't like him because they thought he was like I don't know, like what's the like racist or something, some stereotypical. But
Yeah.
they apparently brought him back because people were mad they took him away. I don't know what the reasoning was, but there was a reason they removed Brock in the Orange Island season. Hey, how can you be tired, man?
Dude, I've had a hell of a 2 weeks, okay? Give me a break. Yeah, I had to go down to Bentonville. I was out there, training and everything. That was fun, but exhausting. Then I come back and I have to teach people. Yeah, crit definitely mattered, 100%. Also, why am I getting PP ups? Shit, like I didn't. Did I just like forget that Sacred Sword actually has good PP? Like that's.
I mean, it could use more PP.
It could, I guess, but like, damn, I didn't recognize I had that good a PP. I guess I just forgot to write that down.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I never got strength. What the?
You don't need strength.
I think the emulator glitched out a little bit. It looked like I flew on top of myself. Yeah, well, yeah, it's like my trainer sprite is already on the ground when I'm still in the middle of the fly animation, and then I land on top of it.
Yeah, you gotta love that Desmume shenaniganry.
I never understood why Desmume was a popular emulator. Desmume is pure garbage.
It's not that bad.
I think it is really bad.
Yeah,
Like,
I think so, but-
if I would recommend Melon DS. Melon DS is way better and it runs smoother. It's more simple with the settings.
Gen 6 and onwards, it was 15. Yeah, that makes sense.
Speed made a new move. What? What did I do?
What did he do? He's in the lead. He's fine.
Oh, for getting
No,
strength? Well, here's the thing. Like,
you don't need
why would
strength.
you put strength? I want rare candies.
You need a single rare candy. You need the strength candy, really?
It's a first playthrough, man. You never know.
You don't need the strength candy. Yeah, John's an Aussie. Aussie, oi.
Are you British? I mean, the Australians are Southern Brits. How I see them.
Thank you, Uriel. Thank you, I appreciate that, bud. I'm trying my best. I'll be completely honest, I am dead tired right now. Honestly, I'm just here for the vibes. I'm here to just have fun. You know, this is speed throughout this idea, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be doing the freaking swords pretty soon, so.
I think it was your idea to do the race.
Well, you asked like if you wanted to like collab or something like that.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I'm doing the swords soon. We could just like race those.
Oh
and
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I was like, you were like, yeah, sure. Prefer me over Steve? No, there's nothing wrong with Steve. I like Steve. Steve's cool. I'm nothing special. Don't you? Don't be.
True, we write in the
guys.
true Mother English, unlike you Americans. I mean, doesn't?
Oh, shit.
Well, isn't Australia one of those former British colonies that still like?
No, they're even
like,
worse.
That still respect like the Queen/King of England.
No, they're even worse. That's
like
where
how
they,
the Canadians do.
They sent their freaking like criminals and shit. Australia is a freaking island of criminals.
And giant spiders.
They're giant spiders and venomous snakes.
There. And everything's upside down.
Still have the Union Jack, yeah.
Australia. Here's my question: like, Australia and New Zealand are different countries. Why do their flags look 99% the same? Like, I always thought New Zealand was an Australian territory.
Like Tasmania.
Sure. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I mean, I know in Canada I don't know if they updated the currency for the new king. They probably did, but I have some Canadian coins that have the Queen's head on it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I mean, there's a whole half of Canada that only speak French.
Black and white one using only Ditto and Smeargle. Nah, I'm good. I'll already have to be doing freaking Cofagrigus. Fuck that.
Why is Cofagrigus bad? Like, what's wrong with you?
It does not learn a move that can touch normal types until level 21.
Yan Mask?
Yep.
So does that mean you have to, like, use Struggle?
Yep. Or get to level 21 and freaking, get to level 21 and get freaking Will-O-Wisp. Well, technically, I guess it gets Curse, but, you know. I think it gets Curse relatively early on. But...
That's a max revive. Actually, if I remember this right, just to the left of this person, there's a Pokeball off screen. I believe it's an Elixir. Or a Pipia. I remember it was an item I never knew existed. Yeah, I'm in the Relic. In the Relic Castle on one of the lower floors.
It's a PP up.
Yeah, I never knew there was an item here because it was always off screen.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably just use these, actually. Still no resets, no blackouts. Doing great so far. I should probably put Sacred Sword in slot 1, honestly. It's my most used move.
Yes, variant sucks because the evolution. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it necessarily sucks. I think it's just I think it's just overcomplicated.
I've heard some people say they actually love overcomplicated evolutions. I don't.
I think it's just too. I think it's
because unless someone explicitly tells you in game how to do it, you're never going to figure it out without going on the internet.
You're never gonna figure it out. It's just like the freaking Malamar evolution. Like, who the hell is playing with their 3DS upside down? You know? Like,
It's still like that to this day. Like, you have to put your Switch upside down.
Yep.
New Zealand was the only one that wanted to go their way. So, like, out of all those islands down there, New Zealand was like, nah, screw you guys. Okay, I just gotta go here. Yeah, John, that's sort of similar to like the U.S. Like when the states were founded, the states pretty much had to agree to the Constitution. They all had to agree to it, like ratify it themselves. I'm assuming Australia works the same way, because I know Australia is made out of a bunch of states.
Do a backport of Goldengo. Haven't you already done a backport of Goldengo?
No, we haven't in any game. It looks interesting.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I know it's really overpowered in the card
about...
game. I hate facing Golden Go decks.
Yeah.
They're like the one counter to those Regidrago decks that I loved playing.
Fuck Regidrago, so. Fucking hate that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they've been rotated. I think they've been rotated out already.
They pretty much just rotated, yeah.
Yep, no Sword and Shield sets allowed.
Good. Should have been that way last year, but whatever. Oh, it is storming outside. Shit.
So, in the Australian Constitution, New Zealand can join whenever they want, and then your state was the last to join because they had to get rid of slavery. Ah.
Yeah. It's okay. So Goldengo is technically not immune to status conditions. It's immune to all status moves, but a Pokemon like say Mold Breaker or something like that can still status it. I know it's a nitpicky distinction, but yeah, technically that is the way that it goes. Oh, fuck, I suck. I don't know. I never really got into Yu-Gi-Oh. I played a little bit when I was in high school. I played a little bit when I was in high school, and that was pretty much about it.
Uh-oh, guys. Someone's coming. I hear the pianos. No. I hear the pianos.
I think I played with Synchros, but that was pretty much about it. I didn't really get into it very deep.
I haven't played like the TCG live in quite a while because I was doing a lot of matches. There was 1 month where I actually made it to the Master Ball rank, which is as high as you can go. And then the next month I only made it up to Ultra Ball just because I was starting to quit playing. Because I was playing the same decks trying to rack up my win streak. Because Steve was convincing me the only thing that mattered was your win streak. So I was using the good decks, like Regidrago V-Star. And then I was going to want to play back once Prismatic Evolutions came out, because I thought there'd be some good cards, but half the set's just reprints, and the Evolution cards just suck in general. So I just didn't... I never got back into it, but I need to see if any of the new Journey Together cards are good, because if there's a good competitive card that people are talking about, then I'll try and make a deck around it. Or steal someone else's deck.
I looked at it. No, I looked at it. It looked like the Hop archetype was pretty strong, what I saw.
You're voting for federal elections very similar to European countries. Each state has right. Yeah, I mean each state here has like a. There's like a state constitution and a U.S. one, but the U.S. one always takes priority.
Depends. Depends on what matter they're talking about.
I think it.
Oh, fuck you. Beyond
well, I'm just talking. Well, I was thinking like how many, like 20-something amendments. Like there's one amendment that says 18-year-olds can vote. I'm pretty sure none of the states could pass a law saying like you got to be 20-year-old to vote, because that's gonna violate the Constitution. Like they can't do that. I don't even think they could put it in their own state constitution because it would like contradict each other. I just lived at 2 HP on rough skin.
Nice.
Please say that was the last Pokemon. It is not. At least it's a fracture.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know Getsus forces you off the bike there. That's kind of funny.
It's annoying. Actually, it's really annoying in Diamond and Pearl whenever...
Sorry.
That's funny. In Diamond and Pearl, whenever you go on like those little gates that like transition you between routes, in those games only, when you go through those, you're not allowed to ride your bike in them. So every time I go through them, it takes me off the bike. It's so infuriating.
That's weird.
I mean, it doesn't do that in Platinum. It only does in Diamond and Pearl. So annoying. Well, thanks for stopping by, Prototype.
Take it easy. Alright, am I gonna get Swords Dance or not?
I did.
You got Swords Dance for
like, do you need a special attack boost from workup?
No. I mean, like, am I gonna get it before Drayden or not? Rather.
Oh. I mean, I'm fighting as gym trainers right now, and I got it during that. Unless I did more training than you.
I don't know. I don't think I've pretty much skipped with pretty much all non-mandatory, so.
I mean, I skipped most of them too, so I think you should be just fine.
I should probably get it. I don't have my freaking screen brought up to look at my little experience bar. Oh god, yeah, I'll definitely get it. Shit. What am I worried about?
Still no resets and no blackouts. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I never routed this either. Axew never routed it for me, but
I mean, that's
going
just
really
what you
good.
get with a pretty intuitive Pokemon. So I think I just got like really unlucky on Clay. And like I was.
Yeah,
just,
you got to reset on Clay.
Yeah, I got to reset on Clay. I was just
what I
stupid.
did on Clay is did you try to set up on the Crocorock?
No, I tried to set up on the Palpitoad, but
Oh.
it crit me. So I think it crit me at least. I don't remember exactly. That was like an hour ago. So not really, but I don't remember what it did. But it wasn't a good idea.
Hey, Axew, do you still think I'm gonna lose? Remember you said like you had full faith in Shadow, but not me?
Well, I mean, we haven't got to the hard part of the game yet, so.
I guess that's true. I'm just giving Axew a hard time.
I mean, I told you, it was like, I'm pretty sure that you can keep up with me, if not surpass me, and so I'm not really that stressed. I'm good. I don't have anything to prove. Braving new to viewer channel, loving the content, gonna stick around the stream for. Hey, I appreciate that, Michael. I'm glad you're liking the videos. So we just put out Vanillux today. So yeah, that was a really fun one. That was the first time I incorporated Hidden Power in a run, which was pretty sweet. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed that run a lot. The next one, not as much, but it was definitely really interesting. So I still actually have to finish that video. I'm behind on video production. Because this week just kind of crushed my motivation for production.
I mean, what's kind of crushed my motivation lately is I think it's the whole thing. Like, I know I'm gonna stop doing the 2 uploads a week thing, but that's not for a couple of weeks. So for right now, I'm forcing myself to continue it, even though I know I'm not going to anymore. But I have some footage recorded. I have to edit it. So it's like that kind of thing. But another thing is you know how there are runs that you hated playing. There are runs those same runs I hate editing them because I have to relive that pain.
Yeah. The Electros run was
my favorite.
pain.
No, that was Tynamo run. That was no Electros.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't dismiss my boy Electros. He's one of my favorite Gen 5 mons. I don't want to hear it.
I don't blame you. Electros is awesome. So, sorry, go ahead.
Yep, I have one on my. I had one on my team in Scarlet, and funny thing is, Electros's model is so low to the ground. Whenever I send it out, the camera clips through the floor.
Yep. It is so stupid. Why could they just Why couldn't they just freaking just make him a little higher or something? It's so silly. All right.
I just ran into a dust cloud by accident, but I got a poison gem.
There you go.
And if I wanted to use poison jab.
Yeah, definitely. Go back, backtrack right now. Go get poison jab. So, yeah. Oh, I gotta upload the Excadrill run to the archive.
Archive.
Yeah, so I have like an unlisted playlist where I put the runs after I'm done with them in there.
Like the raw footage?
Yeah, just the raw footage. It ain't nothing special.
Oh.
So yeah.
I just have an external hard drive that I bought from Costco a couple years ago. It's a 4 terabyte hard drive. I bought it for like $100. It's a really good deal.
Yeah,
and I've only used 600 gigs on it.
I do need to get like another like an actual hard drive for that. I mostly upload them to my archive playlist just in case, you know, just so I have a place where they'll be, you know. It's just like kind of like a backup. Love a whole.
You allow people to like see them, or is it private only to you?
It is unlisted, so if people really want to see them, they can find it. You know, there's a link somewhere to it, but which I don't mind because like I like having it out there as a resource for people if they want to do their own runs. And it's not like my channel is monetized or anything, or I have memberships or anything. You know, who knows? Maybe if I ever get to 1,000 subs, that can be like one of those, you know, membership reward kind of things. But you know,
I mean, they lowered the monetization requirement like a year or so ago to 500 subs. But I had to get monetized at the 1,000. But you'll get there, because you gotta remember, it took me like over 5 years.
Yeah.
To get it took me 5 years to get 100 subs. I'm not even kidding.
We're actually pretty close to 100, which makes me happy. So.
Well, then again, I wasn't actually trying. My channel was just a speedrun archive. Like whenever I just felt like doing runs. So I don't know if you can tell by my username, but I had a different profession. I mean, I still view these solo runs as speedruns because I treat them as such.
They are speedruns.
Oh. I am hoping I outspeed everything on Caitlin's team. Alright, I just got my first reset.
Hey.
Where's the reset button? What's the hotkey to reset?
I don't know what the default one is, I'm sorry.
I realized I forgot to edit the hotkey. Okay. I think I need to use my rare candies now, honestly.
That's fine. We'll just sword stance on her.
How many candies do I have? 6.
6?
Yeah, I think just...
Jesus. You went out of the way for some of those.
I mean, at a +2 with Swords Dance at level 53, Ironhead does not one-shot her first 2 Pokemon. Oh, and of course, as soon as I use the rare candies, you miss Focus Blast. It just doesn't help the Reuniqueless has Focus Blast. Are you in Victory Road yet?
I'm about to be. I don't feel like I should be this far behind, though. I don't know.
I mean,
That's weird.
My first 2 resets were in the league. You had a gigantic blackout.
Yeah, that is fair. I don't know.
I'm sure if you do a second playthrough, it's going to be a better time than my first playthrough, or at least a close time. kind of wish Cobalion had a priority move.
It does. Quick attack.
Shut up. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Does Sock have sturdy in this game?
It does. Alright, thanks for the full restore.
Wait a minute, why didn't I just teach X Scissor? I'm so stupid.
I was wondering when you were gonna figure that out. Told you.
Okay, I'm actually a bit worried about Marshall now. Maybe just don't set up at all and just sweep right away. Is Sacred Sword a high crit move?
No. It ignores stat changes. That's its only tweak.
So you're saying I got 2 crits in a row just now?
I guess.
Dude, Lucky Egg would have solved this fight.
Lucky Egg is lame.
You're lame.
I know.
7 HP. Okay, I only won the fight because I got 2 crits. Like, I'm curious what you're going to do for Marshall. He was actually pretty bad.
Oh, that might be bad. I don't think it'll matter, but...
Okay, Iron Head. Wait.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, I forgot. Her, I just realized her Cofagrigus has Will-O-Wisp.
I don't know, like, I don't really like Lucky Egg. I think it's kind of lame. It just kind of... It just makes the game too easy, in my opinion. I don't know.
Dude, Chandelure outspeeds. That is not good.
Alright, there we go. Alright, sweet. I was actually really worried that I wouldn't get that experience there. Alright.
What do I do? I mean, it's not like I can learn any of these other moves. Maybe just teach Rest? I mean, Return's not really useful right now.
Yeah, I do kind of think that Return should have been post-game. I think that's... I don't know.
I think
Lucky Egg.
Lucky Egg.
Lucky Egg, my bad. I'm
no,
still
no,
waking
no.
up.
No,
I'm sorry.
no post-game Lucky Egg. Because when you get into the post-game, you're not training.
Shit! I forgot to spend my candies. I'm so stupid. Fuck. I'm supposed to spend candies here. I'm dumb. Yeah, because now I don't get the one shot.
Yeah, Marshall's freaking brutal.
You know, I'm just taking the reset. I was supposed to spend the candies before Marshall. Fuck. I'm stupid. Oh,
how many did you get?
Locked in. 4. So, or 5 rather.
5. So I guess the only difference was Strength Boulder, or Strength Candy.
I actually should have only grabbed 4. I don't know why I grabbed 5. I think I just freaking muscle memoried. I think I just muscle memoried one of them. I forget which one I was supposed to cut out.
Yeah, alright, Chad. Enjoy this PowerPoint presentation of Ven's Castle. Yeah, I don't know what level you're fighting Marshall at, but I ended up beating him when I was... Oh, 58.
59.
What I did was I just decided to sweep with Iron Head, but I got 2 crits in a row. But I realized if I try to set up Swords Dance, then I take too much damage and my speed gets lowered. So I don't really know what the strat is for that.
That was the strat
besides
right there.
more training. Besides more training. How often do you get the Ends Room rare candy?
Almost every run. Slow growth rate Pokemon. I mean, if I'm over if I need it for like a damage rounding threshold, then I'll probably grab it. But I don't always grab it.
Hey, I want to learn workup again.
No, of course you hit, you jerk.
Yeah, I think in my second playthrough, like, I don't think I'm going to struggle with Marshall at all because I'll have the Lucky Egg.
You want me to tell you what the answer to Marshall was?
What?
Keep double kick.
Oh, to break sturdy?
Yep. I kept double kick all the way until then.
That's actually kind of smart. I mean, I'm guessing then you didn't have
You set up
didn't
one
have
sword
return?
stance. You set up one sword stance. Go for.
Wait, what was your moveset then? Did you never teach Sacred Sword?
Yeah, no, it's Sacred Sword, Iron Head, double kick, and freaking sword stance.
Oh, so you never taught return?
I mean, I did. I replaced return with Sacred Sword.
I mean, John technically ends the champion. Like, he defeated Alder and the Elite Four, so that's the rule.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always thought the rule was
yeah,
if you defeat the champion, you're the new champion. But none of the champions in this game act like it. Like, if you beat Alder, come back, Alder's still there. Like, what, did he beat you again?
Timing ends at the start of the credits, by the way. Because that's the way the speed run does. I'm considering changing that whenever I start my re-ranks. Because the only reason I did that is because that's, you know, the way that the speed run.
Oh yeah.
That's where where the speed run ends, which is fair, I think, still. But like, it is definitely like the common thing to be like, okay, this is where most people end. You know, right after after you beat Ghetsis' last Pokemon. So probably whenever I do re-ranks at the end of the year, that's probably what I'm gonna end up picking up. You just had to crit me, didn't you, jerk?
Little tip for the Zekrom, stall out his Fusion Bolt. He really can't do anything to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing this is Zekrom. If this was white version, because I'm pretty sure Reshiram has Reflect, which would not be good.
No freaking Flame Body, hell yeah! First time Chantal.
I got a reset on her. Alright, I never equipped a Pecha Berry, but I don't need to. I have Rest. I'll just use Rest on the Cofagrigus.
You're actually gonna get a sub 150.
Yeah, I should have taught X Scissor like for Caitlyn. I should have taught it over Return and then Rest over X Scissor.
I'll give you my notes that I made after we're done with this.
That's fine. Thank you though.
It's nothing crazy. It really isn't. It's pretty.
I mean, we both pretty much did the same route, so I don't really know if I would learn anything new. The only difference is,
yeah,
I don't really know what the differences are.
Basically,
I mean, you kept double kick.
Just keep double kick. Get to the league at 58 because that lets you one shot the throw after a sword stance, and it lets you one shot everything actually on Marshall's team after a sword stance. The only risk factor in that fight is the Mienshao critting you with a high jump kick. Because it outspeeds at -1. And then Chantal, you just sword stance 3 times, resto chesto, and frickin' just hope you don't get flame bodied.
$138.58. 4 resets. Can't remember what my level was. I think it was 59 or 60. No, it was 62. Yeah, so definitely things I would change for my second run is teach X Scissor for Caitlyn, and then have Rest for Chantal.
Mm-hmm. Attach my Chesto Berry. Make sure I remember that.
All right, I'm showing my stream, your stream.
Dope. I'm not too far behind. These should be first tries. Should.
Perfect timing. Play the Zekrom legendary theme.
Oh man. I'll most likely be more high energy next week. So, sorry about that, guys, that I'm, like, yawning and stuff constantly.
Yo, wake up, man.
No, I'm too tired. This will be slightly worse than Excadrill.
I mean, at least this race was pretty much as fair as possible. Same emulators, same rule set, same speed up.
Damn turbo.
But you cannot pay me to quit turbo.
Nah, that's fair. I just need to figure out turbo. Like, what do you use for turbo? Just is it like a function of your controller?
No, it's a paid piece of software called Rewaz where you can digitally remap your controller.
You told me about that before.
I've been told they raised the price since then, but when I bought it, it was like, I think it was like $10 for like the license to use it, and was $5 extra for the turbo feature. And you could do some cool things with it. Like, for example, for the DS games and the touchscreens, I have pressing down my left joystick as spamming the left click button, so I can hover over the run button, and whenever I encounter something, I just hold down the left stick and just run as fast as I can.
Nice.
And also when I'm doing runs offline by myself, pressing down the right joystick will actually skip the song that's playing and go to the next one.
Really? That's kind of fun.
Yeah, I remap because there's a button on my keyboard that does that. You can map buttons to keys with Rewazed. Even if there's emulators that don't support turbo or things like that, Rewazed will allow you to do it.
I'll have to look into that, because like,
it's a lifetime purchase. Like, well, it was a lifetime purchase. I've been told they changed it to a subscription, but I'm not sure. I never looked at it. But when I bought it, I bought the lifetime membership. It was very cheap, but I've been told. I'm actually curious what the prices are. I'm gonna look.
Yeah, ending guesses are not an issue at all. You just set up sword stance and win.
Curious what the price is. Oh, they definitely raised the price. Yeah.
Is it way way the hell up?
Yeah. The lifetime plan for one PC is $70.
Jesus
Christ!
Man. What the fuck?
That is not what I paid. I think I paid like. I'm sure if I looked at my bank records, I could probably find it, but that is not what I paid.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I think it was like $20 for me. But I mean, there's also other blends like there's a $14.99 for 3. Is that price for 3 months? Well, that's the common plan. Well, I think you need the
27. Not terrible. It's my second
I
best
think
time.
I think if you were to do it, the best option would be the 1-year plan. As like, you don't really need to do lifetime. Lifetime is just the best deal at the time.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to have like charges on my card every month.
How much was the 1 year?
The old lifetime thing. I'm pretty sure I paid $25 for it.
The 1 year. No.
Oh, the 1 year. The 1 year for one PC is $29.99 a year.
That's not terrible, I suppose.
And I don't know what the prices are for like add-ons, but when I paid for like the turbo add-on, it was like $5. But I don't know what those prices are now.
What was your in-game time, just out of curiosity?
Oh, game time after the credits is 4:04.
4:17. So.
That is definitely turbo, plus the blackout.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are not going to pay me to quit my turbo buttons.
It's not that bad! Mashing ain't that bad!
Hey, I did mashing most of my life. I ain't going back.
I'll look into turbo then for the future runs.
Yeah.
So I'll do.
Because I don't know if Desmume has a turbo button setting.
Okay, this version of Desmume that it does have a way to set up turbo, but it's kind of complicated and you have to like engage it and stuff like that. And I didn't
like
really
toggle.
yeah, it's like a turbo toggle. I'll mess with it some more. I'll try it out. I didn't like it when I tried it, but you know, it is what it is.
I mean, if you don't really mind it at all, then you don't need to go through the whole thing. I only did it just because I was tired of change. It was back when I was dealing with RetroArch control mapping. It sucked on RetroArch, like mapping the controls all the time.
Yeah.
You still did really good. Like our times were like 5 minutes apart, and I had 4 resets. You had 2 resets, 1 blackout.
Yeah, one reset was just like because I was just stupid and I forgot to spend my candies. That wouldn't have been a reset otherwise.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
I don't think I did bad. I really don't think I did bad. I'll be honest, I'm a little out of it today. You know, I'm not Johnning or anything, of course, but like I am a little bit out of it today. But I still had fun. This was cool. This was fun. We're gonna have Speed's gonna keep playing, and he's gonna do his thing.
Oh, I missed the smooth frame rate of BizHawk. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
But hey, this is still the second best time, and you know I'll probably get a better. I should get a better time on the follow-up playthrough. So yeah, should be good.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Yeah.
So yeah, not bad. I might even break 140 potentially. I don't think I will, but I might. So that'd be kind of cool.
I mean, I got 138, but I had 4 resets. But I'm sure your resets will be unavoidable because you got very bad luck or forgot to use candies. Yeah, I think you could get a 140 flat.
Maybe, yeah. Like I mean, Excadrill was 142, so you know. Well, I mean, I have gotten a 140, a sub 140 before, but those were like outlier Pokemon. That was Mew and frickin' whatchamacallit, Event Victini. So like those are outlier Pokemon. They don't really count. At least in my eyes. So
yeah. I don't know if you're heading out, but just before you do, everyone on my end watching this now or after, Shadow does a lot more Gen 5 runs than I do. I wish I would do more Gen 5 runs, but someone had to make me do more games. But yeah, if you want to see more Gen 5 runs, go to his channel. Subscribe. Yeah, we'll be doing more of these throughout the month.
Yeah, I do Gen 5 exclusively. There's not really any plans to change. Gen 5 is my favorite generation. That's never going to change. So, yeah. So, feel free to come by. Like I said earlier, I just put out Vanillux today. I upload every Wednesday. Occasionally I'll throw out like a special like event, you know, a special freaking bonus video kind of thing. Those usually come out on Fridays. But yeah, Zebstrika's next week. That was pretty fun. So yeah, I still gotta finish that damn video. So, but now I'll probably stick around and watch Speed's second playthrough, because why not? You know.
All right. Yeah,
that'll be the end of mine. Yeah,
you can remain in voice if you want to.
Yeah, if you're cool with that. So I don't mind watching.
Yeah, sure.
So
yeah, it's nice having someone to talk with.
Hell yeah. So
okay.
But for my stream, thank you guys so much for rooting for me. I really do appreciate the support and everything. So I'm sorry I couldn't bring home the win, but you know, it is what it is. So I still had fun. I still had a lot of fun. So
oh, it was, yeah.
Yeah. So and I got to play my favorite game. So you can't hate on that. So it's all good. So, All right, that's gonna be it for my stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Go check out the vids, playlists down below. Go check out Speedrunner 0218. His stream is actually pinned in the top of the chat, so I'll still be over there if you want to keep talking to me and stuff. But there's that. So all right, and that's gonna be it for my stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for stopping by.